Okay. Hello, good evening or good afternoon, everybody. We're in the Buddhist class again now. So we just did Kishindo, so a little bit ちょっと sweaty ね。でも today Sensei is going to answer one of the questions. Okay, so let's listen. はい、先生、お願いします。
Hello again after the Kishindo. I'm sorry made you wait for a long time to answer about answering these questions. Today I'd like to answer two questions. One is about this question, about 12 light. The 12 light, what does surpassing sun and moon means? Surpassing sun. 小日学校surpassing. Did I explain about this?
Surpassing.
Did I explain about this before? First time?
Surpassing the sun and moon. I don't think so, no.
Before this Chonichi Gakko, there is Nanshiko and Mushoko. And after this, then Chonichi Gakko. Now, original meaning was the sun and moon. The light of Amida is much more bright. It's much brighter than sun and moon. This is the original meaning. But the inside, what is the content of this? This, the Chonichi is the last of the 12 light, and before that Mushoko and Nanshiko. And these three is the process of the depth of your practice. These three is a part of the stage of the practice, of your practice. So first stage is Nanshi. Nanshi means difficult. Difficult to think. Difficult to think. For example, in the beginning, it's difficult to think, difficult to recognize. In the beginning, it's not possible to recognize something beyond the subject and object, because since our ego grows, we recognize the world as objective existence, and the world is something we stimulate us as a comfort or uncomfort, and our ego protect from outside. This is a relationship. So we never realize if we just eat and talk and sleep and work, we never realize that there's in between subject and object, there's oneness world, which is no separation of self and others, no separation of subject and object. We never ever recognize this world really exists. Of course, by words, it's easy. Oneness of subject and object. Oh, it's cool. It's Oriental. Oh, it's Eastern philosophy. Oh, it's Buddhist. But how much you really realize the depth, the reality of it. And this is what the meaning difficult to recognize, to as reality, think as reality. How much you really realize that Amida Buddha exists inside of border of subject and object. When we hear the word, the border of subject and object, maybe we imagine something very thin, right? Something very thin, because we imagine the line between ourselves and outside. So we imagine the border as a line, like a border of the nation, border of the territory, border of subject and object. But inside of the border, there is infinitive world exists. And the real spirit and the great love. And it's even the source of all creations. Amida Buddha exists. Then world view become upside down. This is the real world. Inside of the border, there is the real world. And subject and object become very thin. Now, it depends about how much your ego, the strength of your ego, is the clearness of the border. The shallowness of the ego is shallowness of the border, thin of the border. And also the level, depth or amount of your happiness is the amount of how shallow the border is. It's interesting, right? The clear the border, as more you clear the border, more clear the self and others, more clear the protection, more clear the coldness, and more clear the unhappiness. That's what usually the conscience of people in developed country. And as developed country, people called undeveloped people, there's more or less border between self and others. That's why giving each other, there's shallowness of feeling of the own something. So more you give easily, and more you get easily too. And that's why they look more happy. Yeah. But anyway, all those, the reality of the philosophy in Buddhism is, as a word, it's easy. And also, as a intellectually you can explain, or you can listen, you can read, and you can explain. Yeah? You can even explain as you know something. And you can easily it easily makes you think that you know. And it's easy that makes you think that you study and you know. But if you're not really inside of the Buddha, all what you're talking by words, you're still in the level of Nanshiko. That's why you need to really practice. Buddhism without practice is just a word. There's no life there. Buddhism is living of the spirit. You have to make your spirit alive. And your spirit comes from Amida Buddha. And where Amida Buddha exists is inside of the Buddha. Not outside of the Buddha. Not here. Not in the dictionary. Not here. Not in your knowledge. Now that's where the Nanshiko is. And the next step is Mushoko. Musho means cannot describe. Inside of the Buddha, the taste, the happiness, the peaceful feeling, and the real feeling, a living feeling, all this cannot describe. It's so difficult for people living in the duality to imagine this is Nanshiko, but it's also in some ways so difficult to explain what's in here, because all the word just makes your recognition too intellectually, and all the word is only makes you conscious something, and when you conscious something, it's already outside of the Buddha, not inside of the Buddha. Not inside doesn't mean here, okay? Inside means inside. So it's not. There's no word. There's no word to be described. But with that word, the culture cannot be transmitted. That's why so many words are there. But it's invisible words can come out, because inside of this is invisible. Invisible? No, immeasurable. It means infinitive. No matter how much you explain, another word come out, because inside of here is all the time increasing the depth, all the time developing, moment to moment. This is the reality of the spirit of the universe. And only our conscious want to stay in one place. Even physically, universe is expanding moment to moment, but only our conscious think it's stable, right? How many every second 280 kilometers, something like this. No, that's even like the Earth turning. Very speedy, right? But we don't recognize, because our conscious only want to stay. Yeah. That's what. So, but Mushoko is so much beauty, so much comfort, so much lightness. That's increasing every moment. This is the world of Mushoko. So this is second stage after that. It's so in the beginning, not only difficult to think, but difficult to practice. But once you start to receiving the taste, the feeling, the life of the border means of the oneness of the Amida Buddha life is so comfort, so peace, cannot describe. This is what Mushoko is, what you experience during the Nembutsu. And next, this Chonichi Gakko is sun and moon is sun and moon. This means also we in Chinese character culture we use as day and month. Sun and moon means day and month. It because sun is 1 day is a circle, moon is 1 month is circle. It means super chase day and month means become this Mushoko state. This become basically always moment to moment you are in this state. Without in a daily life, not even in not only in the practice of Nembutsu, during the practice. Moment to moment you receive the great love of Amida. Moment to moment infinitive comfort, infinitive happiness, and infinitive peace you keep receiving from Amida Buddha, because yourself is here. You don't exist here, you don't exist here, yourself is here. It means yourself is here. Okay? Here means equal to this, and infinitively you receiving the all the time. Happiness of the Dharma is and comfort of the Samadhi you receiving. This is the world of Shonichi Gakko. It's interesting, really 12 light, each meaning of the 12 light is very interesting. Okay, so today I said I answered 2 questions, but maybe 1 question is enough for today. You think so, Sue? Hi. Okay. Hi, じゃあ next week maybe another question. Hi, thank you very much. So please.
Okay, so thank you very much, Sensei. So and everybody, thank you very much. So we'll see you again next time. So take care. Hi, bye now.